What's up, guys? So we're back in the garage and we're building a catch can for this. I've actually filmed this like 2 times and I had like a step-by-step going, but the GoPro quit working, and then I started filming with my phone, but I was filming it vertical, not horizontal, and that looked terrible too. So far this is what we got. What? Now this is just the exhaust pipe. 2 fittings I bought off Jags. This piece came from Lowe's, and the top is just scrap metal. So there's the catch can. I've got to finish welding the top all the way around. The inside has a baffle, basically right where the lines come in, to keep the oil from going straight out the filter, which is right there. So the oil will hit the baffle and it'll sink to the bottom. And that's just a piece of exhaust pipe that I cut up one side and then welded it basically to my top plate. So once I get that welded on, I've got to weld this base on, which is just a compressor drain that I found at Lowe's. And this nut is actually a female air fitting like this. It was right beside the compressor drain, so I just got that and then I just cut the end of it off. That way it was the same size, because it's 1/4 inch MPT, so that was easy. So that'll be the drain. That's the filter. Catch can. And it's going to go in the car right there somewhere. Then I'll just have to make a bracket to hang this so it'll sit like that in the car. Fancy, fancy. Alright, let's go. Not the best. I wouldn't really consider myself a welder, but it works. Once it's all together, it'll look good. I may not be the best welder, but I'm a pretty good grinder. Top's on. There's a better shot of the inside. See the baffle where the lines come in? Alright. Let's get a bottom on that pig. And we can start making a mount and then start powder coating. I gotta clean it out first. Clean it out and then get a bottom on it. Here we go. There's the bottom. All welded up, ground down. I didn't clean it completely up on the very bottom because I want to leave a little bit of that weld there. So I don't want to accidentally grind through it. So now I just need to check and see if it's leaking. Well, I don't think it's leaking. Yeah, my nuts welded on a little crooked. That's alright. Boy, I'm terrible with this phone. I'm using my phone to record because I don't have a camera yet still, so. Alright. There it is. One catchy can. First part of the mount is in. Now, somehow I've got to hold the catch can over there and figure out how to get a piece of angle iron to it and weld it and cut it, all with this hand and this hand. So here we go. There it is. It is halfway mounted. I just need to finish welding that up. And then we can start tearing this down and getting some Plasma Man covers on there and building some lines. But I'm pretty sure I already need another fitting. I bought a 90-degree fitting for the valve cover on this side because I was going to go up and over. But I think it's a lot closer than that, so I'm probably going to have to use a 180 and then I have a straight fitting for that side, so just shoot that way. You'll see when we get there. Coming along though, coming along. All right, the catch can's done and I'm getting ready to powder coat it. So it's actually heating up now. So I'll show you guys my super fancy powder coating stuff. You ready? Boom. There it is. Yeah. Regular old oven. And my garage is a mess, so screw it. Cheap Eastwood powder coating kit. Piece of shit compressor. All my drawers are open on the toolbox because I like to live dangerous and try to knock it over. So the catch can is in there taking some heat. It's better if you heat the stuff up before you powder coat it. It makes the powder stick a little better, and it kind of cooks off anything that might have been on there. So once I get that heated up, I'll set that rack on my fancy stand over there. Spray some powder. We'll chuck the pig back in. So here we go. We're fancy, right? All right, let's try to spray some powder on this jazz and see what happens. It's flowing out because this is a satin color, so it gets glossy and then it goes back to satin. It's really hard to tell when you're doing a gloss color because then it just gets glossy and you can't tell. So once that's all glossy, or back to satin rather, I'll turn the heat down and let it sit for 20 minutes. The awesome thing about powder coat is super easy to clean up. That's loud. Anyway, you get the idea. Piece of shit. Boom. There it is. Freshly coated. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just go slap it back in the car. The problem is, well, there's two problems actually. The first problem is, for some reason, I thought the vents on my Plasma Man covers came off the back, but they come off the front. So I had 190 for that side. I had a straight fitting for this side over here. So I had to order another 90, but also the other problem is the first 90 is still on back order, so I don't have that yet. This one's on back order as well, so I'm stuck. But my catch can's done. Mounts over in the corner. It's just a small piece of angle iron that I cut to fit, and it goes right there. Right there on that little hole. All right, let's put it in. If only I had all my fittings, I could get that done. Also, I'm changing these because they started to rust, so we're going to zap. I got a lot of other stuff to change on here too, but a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Now I got to get coils off and start building a bracket. I'm going to put 4 down there and 4 down there somewhere. My phone's dying. Down into that airbox. And then I'll have to make custom lines. So, I'll be doing a video on the brackets, or I'll be videoing that rather. I don't know if it's going in this video or another video. We'll see how long this is, because you guys have short attention spans like me, so we'll keep it short and sweet. So I'm going to do a video on that, or video it. I'm really terrible at talking. And then I'm going to have a small video on making my own coil wires, which I've never done, so I'll have to figure that out as well. See what happens. We'll see how it goes.